All right, stay with me. We are on the last skill, and that is physical resilience, strengthening attention and focus. How does physical resilience help? Strong physical resilience and well being. This improves productivity, increases your energy, sharpens your focus and attention, and enhances your mood. And again, this is all psychologically and physiologically based evidence and practice. If you want to read more on that, there's tons of well-being books, all pretty much um, citing exactly the same stuff that we're about to cover. Reciprocal relationship between physical and emotional resilience. This is a relationship between mental and physical. If you are more physically active and more physically ready, your mental resilience is enhanced and peaked. When you have stress, under control, how do you feel physically? That is a question for you to answer on that blank piece of paper. And you don't have to answer it right now. You might want to answer it at the end, but that is a question for you on a blank piece of paper to write down. Also answer this question by the end of the lesson. When you have been exercising and taking care of yourself physically, how do you feel mentally? So some of you may or may not have ever heard about the studies that have been conducted in the past. For somebody that is in physical shape or has just come off physical exercise, they are more likely to get higher scores on tests. When your brain is active and engaged, your body needs to be active and engaged as well. So the closer to physical energy, physical exertion that you take a test, or just the overall better shape that you're in, it is easier for your brain to function. I actually remember going through tech school about 5 years ago when I was cross-training into imagery and imagery analysis. We used to do physical exercise right before taking our tests, and when we started that, we saw an increase in the scores from before. So it's actually pretty interesting, and it's simple stuff. Power poses where you just hold a Superman's pose for 2 minutes, things of that nature. So doing 20, 30 push-ups before a test just to get your brain starting to flow. So mental resilience influences physical resilience. Physical resilience, lower risk of coronary heart disease, hypertension, and diabetes. Better immune functioning, better cardiovascular recovery, and better sleep. And all that helps to improve mental resilience. So those physical resilience benefits also help to increase and improve your mental resilience. Physical resilience influences mental resilience. So mental resilience improves focus, performance, energy, memory, mood, and it reduces depression and anxiety. So if we have an increase in mental resilience by improved focus, our physical resilience will improve as well. More energy, you're more likely to exercise. Better memory, you remember your workout. Mood, you're more proactive. If you're in a better mood, you're more proactive and more likely to get a better workout in. Best tool for maintaining healthy behaviors, it's really up to you. So these are lifestyle choices that you need to adapt and adhere to for yourself. Shortcuts don't work. Crash dieting, supplements, the metabolism sparks, those aren't the way to go about physical resilience. It's a lifestyle, it's a active involvement, and it's bringing good nutrients into your body and getting the best output out of those nutrients. So if you are feeling tired or having trouble focusing, a shortcut for a lot of people are energy drinks or caffeinated drinks. Sugary snack, those are shortcuts. They aren't the benefits that you need. Side effects to these, for the energy drinks, high blood pressure, rapid heart rate, anxiety, stomach irritation, dehydration, short bursts of energy from caffeine and sugar, followed by a steep crash. Interrupts sleep, so you might have an interrupted sleep pattern. Sugary snack, burst of energy, followed by a steep crash in energy, obesity and weight gain, and mood swings. What your body really needs is sleep. Or instead of a sugary snack, get protein protein, complex carbohydrates, whole grains, something that's hearty and healthy. So if you want to improve your memory and overall performance, get physically ready. If you want to be able to learn more quickly and effectively, increase your endurance and stamina. If you want to improve your mood, watch what you eat. If you want to be able to handle problems better, be able to focus, increase metabolism, the ability of how quickly you burn calories, reduce risk for heart disease, and perform better at sports, all you need to do is get on a good physical regimen, good healthy diet. It all starts with sleep. All that is possible if you're well rested. More than 80% of people report sleep problems at least once a week. Centers for Disease Control has also called sleep deprivation a public health crisis. Some people just naturally sleep less than others or function better on less sleep. That is sometimes true for short term, but overall long-term health, you want to get 6+ hours of sleep. Steps you can take to improve sleep. Keep a sleep diary to find out how much you sleep and need. See participant guide for a sample sleep guide. That is found on page 16, I believe, of your participation guide. And you can fill that out and then refer back to it. Develop good sleep habits. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. Really, really hard for our new airmen transitioning in sometimes, away from home, traveling across the country. Same thing that happens if you PCS and you're later in your career. Getting into that routine is absolutely key and staying in it. So going to bed and get yourself a sleep routine. Say at 9 o'clock, if you want a 10 o'clock bedtime, 9 o'clock you go in, you brush your teeth, you start to draw down for the night, you close the blinds, you maybe change into pajamas. You really start to get that mind set for what's about to take place, which is at 10 o'clock, you're in bed, your eyes are closed, and you're going to sleep. Turn off screens. The blue light has the same effect as sunlight. So some people that watch, or a lot of people watch TV in bed. Again, if you have a TV in your bedroom, turn that thing off an hour before you go to bed to get the best night's sleep. Avoid eating and working out right before bed. For me, it's 2-3 hours before bed. I need to be done working out. I try not to eat at least an hour before bed so that it has some time to digest. But if I work out before 3 hours, I don't get a good night's sleep. I can't get to that 10 o'clock bedtime. So it's that kind of situation. For me, you have to find out what works for you. Keep your room cool. A cooler room is more relaxing for the body to fall asleep in, and your blankets keep you a little bit warm too. I don't know. I like a really cold room. So we have an activity on page 17, the physical resiliency. Oh, sorry, that's the sleep diary. On page 21 is the physical resiliency activity. What aspects of physical resilience do you want to strengthen? Are you satisfied with your physical health? What would you like to work on? Is it nutrition, exercise, or sleep, or all three? Use values-based goal setting to strengthen your physical resilience, and you can chart your course out in that whole entire page there. Values interventions work, weight loss. So 2.5 months later, after this study was conducted, there's 6 pounds difference between two groups. So if you truly believe and you go after your goals and you set objectives and you believe in your values, you're more likely to achieve those goals. So chart your course and you can actually see the difference on the scales. Again, are you satisfied with your physical health? What would you like to work on? Answer those questions. Why is it important to you? Why do you value this aspect of your physical resilience? Chart your course. What will you do to live that value and work towards your physical resilience goal in the next 24 hours, in the next 2 weeks, in the next 3 months? What obstacles might you encounter? How will you overcome them? Revisit your plan as needed. Again, this is like values-based goals all over again. To review the physical resilience module, it improves productivity and energy, sharpens focus and attention, enhances mood. It also improves physical resiliency by creating strong sleep habits, set values-based goals for physical resilience, and what aspect of your physical resilience do you want to strengthen? Why is it important to you? If you answer those questions, help you out. Also ask, what will you do in the next 24 hours, 2 weeks, or 3 months to achieve your goals? What obstacles will you encounter? How will you overcome those obstacles? And then revisit your goals as needed. And that is it for physical resilience.